Is inflation off the chain? We gonna see.
I haven't joined in on complaining about anything in the economy, but when I saw this, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You mean to tell me Tostino's pizzas are now $3.49 a piece? And if you don't believe that, let me show you. I swear when I was a kid, these were 10 for $10, $1 each. $3.49, $3.49, $3.49, $3.49. What in the high holy of any and all hell has this world come to? $3.49 for one Tostino's pizza. My husband's only getting 2. That's it. I ain't fucking paying no more.
So listen, I remember, yes, inflation is getting out of hand. I remember when I was in college, I was on a D1 scholarship, but this was before NIL deals and everything. So college athletes was real broke, right? So me and my roommate, we went to HEB. I don't know if y'all got HEB where y'all at, but HEB is like a very affordable grocery store. There's like Walmart's the cheapest, then like there's Trader Joe's, and then there's HEB with like fresh goods, and then after that there's Target. But we went to HEB. I went in there and I bought those, not those pieces. I bought some Little Mama pizzas, and he makes fun of me. Me and my roommate, he played football too. We was on the same team together. We went in there and I bought some Little Mama's pizza, off-brand of an off-brand, and they was like, I want to say, I don't remember those being 10 for $1. If they was, I would have been living like a king in college. But I think I got those for like around $1.50, almost like $2 for like a little small plate of pizza. Compared to DiGiorno was like $5.78. $6.58 stuffed crust. But he makes fun of me all the time for getting some Little Mama's pizza and bringing it back home. He's like, bro, you so cheap, man. I'm like, bro, you don't know how to budget your stipend that we're getting every month. But yes, inflation is getting out of hand, because what's that piece of shit on $4-something? Like DiGiorno at the time was like $5-some. Right now, DiGiorno is like $8 for stuffed crust, but Tostitos pizza used to be 10 for $1, and now they're $4 or $5 for one. Oh, heck no. Guys, let me know down in the comment section if you think that inflation is getting out of hand. Super inflation, hyperinflation is getting out of hand. So it is what it is. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and dive back into this video. Every now and then. It says, me trying to figure out how to survive inflation. Sell Oregon. Move back in with my parents. We've been saying this video after video after video, right? I never said sell Oregon. Get another job, cool. Start side hustle, cool. Sell an organ, bro? Nah, I never said that. But some people might be selling their kidneys just to get a little something. And then move back in with your parents is always a good one to move back in with your parents. Save a little money, just kick them some grocery money. Help them around the house. You know, once your kid move out the house, you always want your kid to move back in so you can spend some more time with them. You know, they grow up so fast. But that's another good one. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. Oh man. So I've been
shopping in Aldi
they
for
out
2
of here
years
for
now,
that.
to the point where
They said, I can't say that on YouTube, but y'all seen what it said, but it's crazy. Okay, brands are getting out of control.
Let's not have awareness of how expensive things were at other stores. What are you talking about? Was $8.25 now $6.89? Like this is some amazing deal.
So you telling me a bowl of cereal, $8, $7 plus milk, just to make one bowl of cereal is gonna take 10, 15. No, one bowl of cereal is gonna make you $15. Now I used to live in Canada. At one point, Canada, it cost $20 for a bowl of cereal. Came on right down to the United States. Now it's $8 for $7 for 100 bunches of oats, plus milk, $12, $15. It's gonna cost you $20 for a bowl of cereal. That's insane, bro.
What? The off-brand is
$5? I genuinely feel like I need a slap on the wrist because I just left Aldi and I paid $1.19 for a huge box of off-brand Fruit Loops. They don't have any bad dyes in them, they don't have any bad ingredients, and they taste amazing. I just looked at the Fruit Loops here, $6.89. I just did the math. That is a 479% price increase. Because I have the privilege of driving 30 minutes to my nearest Aldi, I get to pay 479% less on cereal alone. If you're not in the food desert, you better be grateful. Makes my stomach hurt.
Inflation?
All right, let me tell you where I caught her in a lie. I'm not saying she lying, but let me tell you where I caught her in a lie, because everybody knows that off-brand cereal do not come in a box. Maybe I'm tripping. Off-brand cereal comes in a bag, right? I'm not saying she lying. Maybe she just said box, but I'm 100% sure that she is paying 400% less for off-brand name cereal that comes in a bag, not a box, unless they didn't up their game at Aldi. Maybe Aldi do put their cereal in a box and not a bag, and that's for she's not overpaying for hyperinflation. But that is crazy that basically the same thing. Let me tell you something. These cereals are all getting made inside. They all getting made inside the same factory, right? If you're making Fruit Loops, they're making the Fruit Loops off name, off brand, same thing. Instead of throwing it in a box, they're throwing it in a bag. The exact same thing. Great value over at Walmart, same thing, but they're gonna upcharge these, like, bro, $8 for cereal? That's crazy. Cereal is not even the cheap meal anymore. Peanut butter and jelly might be the cheap meal, the way to go, but inflation is getting out here. Everything is getting overpriced. Unfortunately, there's not an Aldi in there's only one Aldi by me, It's close enough by the Target, HEB, and because I stay in a major city. I stay in Houston, so everything's gonna be around me. But let's just say if you stay in a smaller city, you might not have those type of good produce stores that have off-brand name stuff that provides you good groceries, like high-quality groceries at a cheaper price. So you're forced to shop at Target, which has high prices. You're forced to shop at Kroger's and Randall's that has high prices. So, man, one way to beat inflation is to buy off name brand stuff at a cheaper price. But if it's nowhere near you, it's not provided to you, then there's literally nothing that you can do. But this is going to be a long video, so let's go ahead and hop right back into it.
8%. That means this money is worth less every day it's in a bank. What do I do? Well, real estate historically has kept pace with inflation. Yeah, but I don't want to be a landlord. The stock market has usually kept well with inflation. Nah, I don't really want to research stocks. Okay. Why don't you just loan the government some money? They'll give you back interest that keeps pace with inflation. Right now, an I-bond has a 9.62% interest rate annualized. Okay, finally, the government's good for something. What's an I-bond? I-bond, or Series I savings bond, is made up of two rates, a fixed rate and a variable rate that's adjusted to inflation. And right now, that's about 9.62% annualized, and you can buy them right from the government here. Seems too good to be true, though. What's the catch? You can only buy $10,000 worth. You can cash out after 12 months, but if you cash out before 5 years, you lose last 3 months of interest. A hack is to use a federal tax return to buy $5,000 on top of the $10,000 limit. And follow for more?
So basically, my key thing is that he said he don't want to do real estate. Real estate typically outpaces inflation. If you just make $50,000 and put it inside the bank, next year that $50,000 is going to be worth $45,000. You're going to be losing money due to inflation, hyperinflation. Your money's going to be worth less, right? If you invest inside of real estate, it usually keeps up with inflation. You'll make money through your property alone, but a lot of people don't know anything about real estate, owning properties, managing it, anything like that. Next best thing is invest inside of the stock market. Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know what to invest into. A lot of people that just hop inside the stock market lose money unless they know what they're doing. Me, I run the Dream Green Show. I got over 300,000 subscribers. You guys, I post videos all the time about how I make money inside of the stock market. And I've been making money inside the stock market for 8-10 years. It's very simple to me. Key number one, buy ETFs. If you buy VOO, it's an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. It's the top 500 companies in America. It's out of one portfolio. If you buy that one stock, that one ETF, now you diversify across 500 companies in America. That is the stock market, and you will outperform the inflation. So if we come here, let's pull this up right quick. Let's go to Seeking Alpha. Now this is the very simple. All right, over the last year's VOO it's up 20%. Over the last 5 years, they're up 80%. Over the last 10 years, they're up 185%. They're outpacing inflation, and that's one of the simplest ways to go about it is to invest inside the stock market. It's easy. You can do it from your phone. I got links to other brokers down in the comment section. Moo, sign up. You can get free stocks just from using that platform. Beat inflation that way. In fact, in Solidarity, you get 8.1 cash sweep interest on the uninvested cash inside of your portfolio. You can sign up using that, get free stocks, and get interest on your uninvested cash inside your portfolio. In this video, people are not knowing how to be inflation. Some people do know how to be inflation, like my boy right there, investing into I-bonds. So if you do want to just keep up with inflation, not beat inflation, but just keep up with inflation, you can invest with the government, buy government bonds, penalty for like under a year, a little bit penalty for under 2 years. But basically, if you just want to keep up with inflation, you can buy bonds from the government, like he said in that video, just to keep up with inflation. I like to beat hyperinflation. I like to make money. I'm going to invest inside the stock market. That's what I know. That's what I like. Guys want to learn more about that? Follow the Dream Green Show. Most of you guys already know about the Dream Green Show. Consider following both channels, this channel and that channel. We're going to be talking about. So if you're not subscribed to this channel right now, I am up to 657 subscribers. So if you guys do want to subscribe to this channel, help this channel out, consider hitting that subscribe button right somewhere on your screen. It's going to say a subscribe button, but right back to the video.
You guys, oh my God, watch this.
This is a family compound. It's when you buy your own plot of land and build a small neighborhood of homes for you, your parents, your brothers, your kids, and your grandkids to help each other out. And my company helps you make this a reality. Let me explain. It's the 1950s, and up to this point, family compounds were the standard throughout human history. But once World War II ended, veterans started using government loans to buy into suburban developments that split the family compound apart. This shift from...
See, when I see stuff like this is what it means to be wealthy. This is what it means to be rich. My goal is a family compound. I want to set it up to where my parents are good, where my grandma is good, where my kids can get a good head start in life as an adult. And I don't want to just keep and maintain the property. I want to add on to it. Like, I want this to be the headquarters for the family. I want family reunions to happen here. Everybody always talking about what they want to pass down. I want land. I want almost a whole section of a city to be able to pass along to multiple descendants. When I talk about...
So let me chime in on...
So, yes, that's one way to beat inflation is to pretty much have your own land. Owning land is a great way to beat inflation. In fact, having a family compound, in those videos, that shows that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses set up with property, with land. And then you have a big sectioned off for your vegetables, fruits. You have chickens, cows, all of your food that you ever need. You slaughter one cow, that'll feed your family for the year. You get a couple of chickens, you get eggs for the year, and you have goat on there, you have many things on there, and then you're growing your own vegetables. The easiest way to beat inflation is to grow your own food, own your own land, have your own water supply. Easiest way to beat inflation, but how hard that is very hard. Back in the day, that used to be the norm. Have your family compound, grandma, mama, kids, grandkids, all got a place to come to. This is the hills. Their ranch is over here. This is their ranch is down there. That's their family compound. It used to be normal. Now it's not normal anymore, but that's definitely one way to beat inflation. I never thought about that. Let me know down in the comment section. Do any of you people own land like that to have their own family compound to start a legacy for your family? Let me know down in the comment section.
How people are making it right now in America with inflation at an all-time high. People that are making $35 an hour, $40 an hour, are still broke. So you wonder, am I the only one feeling this? I know you guys are driving around in your city, seeing people still at the grocery stores, still in the fast food lines, still acting as everything is normal. But there's one thing that, if you haven't noticed, people are not using their money to survive right now. They're using credit cards. And if you look at America's credit card usage right now, it is at an all-time high. Most families are already maxed out. And I'm gonna tell you one thing that's gonna send everything into let's say a bad spot. They're not gonna pay these credit cards back. They're spending knowing that they're not gonna pay these credit cards back. And so now that these people's credit cards are maxed out, and credit companies are no longer giving them money to survive and buy their food, because we don't have any help with our food. If you make money like I make money, you go to that grocery store, or your wife goes, because I haven't been in the grocery store in I don't know how long, but my wife goes to the grocery store. And if we don't spend $600 or $700 on a grocery trip, I'm surprised. But my situation is different. I have a lot of kids. But you wonder how people are making it out here, and they are not making it off their own money. Plus, let's put the other thing in perspective. You have the government saying that job numbers are through the roof. They have created so many jobs, and people are taking these jobs. And that's not true. The fact of the matter is, people are taking on second jobs and third jobs just to put food on the table for their family. Mind you, in the richest country in the world, something's not right. If you are somebody out there surviving right now, taking care of your kids, and your money's going up, I salute you. But 99% of people right now, their pockets are suffering badly, to the point where the government even said that by the end of this month, most likely 99% of Americans will have run out of any. Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, so I believe him when he says that the credit card spending rate is higher than it's ever been. I believe that because inflation has become so high that it's become harder to make ends meet. So when you get a credit card, your plan is not to max out your credit card and not pay it back. That I don't want to throw that out there that's their plan. Oh, I'm gonna apply for this credit card, get this, and then just buy it and not pay it back. I don't believe that. I think that people are getting these credit cards and say, hey, I'm gonna get this credit card. They're giving me $2,000 of credit. I'm gonna use $600 of it this month to feed my family and my kids. I'm gonna pay it off at the end of the week. Something comes up, gotta fix your car. Oh, okay, I'll pay it off next week. I'll pay it off next month. I gotta fix my car this month. Now you got about $600 worth of groceries again. Now you're up to $1,200 because you got 3 kids and a husband and a wife, maybe 4 kids. Something comes up again. Gotta fix your car because we all know how cars is. Or you gotta fix something in the house. There's a hole in the wall. Gotta fix this glass. Storm came through, knocked down my fence. I gotta fix my fence. Now I'm gonna pay it off next month. $600 worth more of food. Now you're up to $1,800 in credit. Your limit is gone. It's not like you did not plan to pay it back. It's just that we can't pay back credit. And I absolutely believe him when he say that these people are not going to pay it back because we can't pay it back. Now, I never heard that we created new jobs, that these new jobs are getting fulfilled from people that's already working, getting second jobs. But that do definitely sound believable because people that work know how to work and it's gonna work. People that don't work just gonna find a way not to work and not take those jobs. But there are a lot of people out there that's looking for jobs, and when these jobs are created, they take them. There's a lot of people out there that want a job that these jobs are not available, so when they open up, they take them. So I'm not gonna say that he's wrong or right, but I know a lot of people are taking on second jobs and third jobs. But I know there's more people out there that's looking for jobs that absolutely want a job that's going to take it. But inflation is going through the roof that you can't feed your family without a little help. And unfortunately, the help is these credit cards. And everybody gives credit cards such a bad name. These credit companies such a bad name because the interest rates on them are insane. But if you're not doing it right and not planning on paying them off, then it's going to come back and mess up your credit. and hurt you in the future. Let's take another look at another video.
I hate to be the one to say this, but the reason that the cost of living is so high and the reason that regular household items and groceries continue to increase is because we don't know how to stop purchasing things. We don't know how to say no. We don't have self-control. Like, if I think about history and why in the history books people actually got like a little bit of change, it's because they had some sort of resistance, some sort of self-control. We literally buy. Amazon, TikTok, freaking Target, Fashion Nova, Shein, whatever the case may be. All of these stores always gets orders just coming in and out. At what point do we say no? At what point do we fight back? Because the reality of it is the government is looking at us like, okay, they're never going to stop. So why would we decrease the price on anything? Y'all need to just make some more money and fend for yourselves. But no, everybody has to have the latest everything. I don't know. But coming into the new year, January 2025, I will not be purchasing anything that is not necessary. And I say this and I'm holding myself to it because I am tired of eating my money. I am tired of wearing my money. It needs to go somewhere else. Who's with me?
Okay, I don't believe that people are spending money on stuff that they don't need. I believe there's more people that spending stuff on items that they do need, that's actually absolutely necessarily that they do need. There's more people doing that that's still going broke than it is people that spending stuff on things that they want and not necessarily need that they want. But it's probably 50-50. But like she said, the government is not going to lower the price on anything. Once the price increase, I've never, ever seen the price decrease, no matter how good the government is doing, no matter how good the economy is doing. Once the price goes up, it's never coming back down. A bottle of Coke used to be 75 cents. Once it goes up to $1, it's never, ever going back down to 75 cents. I've never seen inflation go up and then the price of something goes down. I've never, ever seen the prices. Once it's up, it's up. It's never going to go down. Some might be on sale for a very short time. Like, oh, it's on sale. But I've never seen the price of once it goes up, unfortunately, it's not coming back down. The government, anything, it's not gonna, like eggs. Once the price of eggs is up, oh, I want the government to lower the price of eggs. I'm sorry. Now the price of eggs might stay the same for a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years if they're doing incredibly well, but the price of eggs will never come back down. The price of gas will never come back down. Nothing will ever come back down. Once they increase the price, once these businesses increase the price and set a new standard, just like haircuts. Once haircuts went up to $60, $70, they're not going back down to $10 and $12 a haircut. It's just not. It's not. So once the prices go up, they're not coming back down.
And let me add this in for those who are unaware. Hyperinflation is underway. There was an article released on January 10th of 2025. I'm going to show you. This man stated that we're on the road to hyperinflation, meaning y'all think inflation is bad now. This man is saying it's not even, y'all haven't even seen the thing yet, because hyperinflation. The government is printing money at a pace that he's never seen before. I want you to read this paragraph right here. Read this. He said the government is printing money at an alarming rate. The national debt is out of control. They're not playing with y'all no more. There's articles right now warning you, preparing you, telling you, y'all better be investing money. Y'all better be, if you want to leave the U.S., you better start now. You better start making the moves now, because it's coming. It's coming. When hyperinflation, them tariffs hit, I don't know what some of y'all gonna do. I don't even know. All I'm gonna do is pray for you. When them tariffs and that hyperinflation hit, some of y'all gonna croak. Y'all scream about rent now. They want the baseline for rent to be $3,000, $5,000. They're working to that. And when hyperinflation comes, y'all gonna be seeing that. Y'all gonna be seeing the average be $3,000. And when them tariffs hit, you won't even have time to understand what's going on. It's just gonna hit you.
Okay, so basically, hyperinflation is real, man. And rent being $3K standard. See, I live in Texas, Houston, Texas. Listen, our rent is a little lower than the rest of the nation, but it's been going up crazy, like crazy. But one way to beat it, like she said, is to invest. They want you to invest your money inside good quality stocks, good quality ETFs, to try to beat inflation. I'm kind of running out of battery, so let's go ahead and hop inside of the next one.
Real estate is for tax and it's for long-term wealth. So it's where you go to have savings in tax and have long-term wealth, not accumulation, but preservation. So we go there to skip the IRS and we go to real estate so that long-term I have more safe assets. Stock market we do to beat inflation. So we want 10% sort of max per year. That's why we invest in the stock market. Neither of these two things, unless you have a ton of money, are going to make you rich.
Right. Let's get 20 million in one of them.
Exactly. Then you can, if you have a ton of money, these two things are great, which is why most people who are really, really wealthy own a ton of this after they've made their money.
Yes.
The only way that you're really going to make your money is by starting or buying businesses. And so, in my opinion, this is where you put the $250,000 to $500,000 because you can have an infinite return on it.
Yeah.
You can't make real estate make you 50x return in 1 year. I mean, unless you have some crazy deal. But in buying a business, you can't.
Can you give me $250K inside the stock market? I'm gonna make something from it. But I know what I'm doing inside the stock market. That's what I do. I'm an investor inside of stocks. But a lot of people don't know what they're doing. They'll just probably throw $250K inside of something that they don't know, and then it'll just grow slowly over time, making them, you'll be rich. You'll be rich 30 years down the line. I'll be rich next year. But you will be inflation from investing inside the stock market. You will be inflation from investing inside of real estate. But she's talking about getting filthy rich. In that case, yes, you do have to start your own business, your own side hustle. Invest inside your own side hustle, which becomes your business. Invest inside your own business and grow that even more. That's how you 50x your 250K. That's how you 50x your 500K. It's by owning something. You have to be an owner of something. And once you're an owner of something, now you on the side of inflation, my boy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Now you control your prices, and now you get to increase your prices. Hey, so now what you gonna do? What are you gonna do now that you're an owner? Let's just say you own a car wash or you own a detailing business, right? And you started off detailing businesses at $200 a car. 2 years go by. Are you still detailing those same cars for $200? Or have you increased your price from 200 to 250, 250 to 350, 350 to 400? Now it's 400 a car. Now that you're on your own business, now you're on the other side of inflation. Let me know what you would do down in the comment section. But yeah, guys, hyperinflation is real. I've seen it. Let me know if you've seen it down in the comment section. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. That helps out this channel more than you could possibly even imagine. But other than that, guys, I'm Zeke, bringing you Dream Green Conversations, and I'm out. Peace.